Alrighty, hello. I don't know if anyone's going to join this live because it is quite late at night, but you never know. Might be some late night grinders. Hold up, if anyone's typing in the chat. Hold up, wait a minute. Somebody right. Alrighty, anyone there? Stop mid-bat to join. That's crazy. What's going on, lads? What's going on? What trades is everyone thinking this week? Oh, I thought I'd come on here and talk some Supercoach for a little bit. Permanent, yeah. I've binned him. Thrown in the bin for me. This is how I'm looking. I'm looking like that. Let me know what you think. So I've gone Stewart and Warner out, Perryman and Garcia in. Sorry, other way around. So I'm not sure if that's going to be the right play. Pretty keen on this Warner. I think he's got relatively good job security. Concerned with Brayshaw. Might cop Jordan this week. Hoping he goes to Sarong, but he definitely could go to Brayshaw. Yeah, we've got Big Bad Maxi Hall, which I'm happy about. I just fucking reversed it by accident. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, what do we do again? Garcia. Break evens. Warner. Yeah, the Rager's back. The Rager was back on Monday morning or whatever night it was. I know. What do you guys think about Thomas Stewart? I like it. I think he's definitely got potential to be a top 6. And his role is like, it's either backline or it's midfield. Like, you can't really go wrong with that. Reckon Perryman affected in a bad way was a goalie named to play? Yes, I would think so. 100%. So this week we'll bring Trainer on. We'll bring Hall on for Davidson. Hopefully Warner can play decently against Freo. A few of my chats have asked to do a live stream here. Yeah, we can do it, why not? Not keen on SDK. I don't know, man. Like, what is it? The talk about Reece Stanley coming and playing. I think Chris Scott flagged that a bit. Yeah, that scares me a bit. That scares me a lot, actually. Because as soon as that happens, you're in trouble. And I'm already sidewaysing Perryman. I don't really want to be sidewaysing again. Stewart, chose him over Holmes to start. Frustrating that Holmes started well. But Stewart should now have less focus. I think he should be better. He'll be better. Yeah, 100%. I don't think teams will tag Stewart anymore. I think you go to Holmes or Baz, which means Stewart should go nuts. Because that's kind of why he dropped off in the first place, wasn't it? Just kept getting tagged every week. So yeah, I'm keen. I'm keen on the Tommy Stewart pick. I was actually relatively keen on him pre-season, to be honest. But now, I guess we can have a proper look at him. Proper pick. Pretty happy with the team structure. I think... what are you guys thinking for captaincies this week? Look at the backhand scores of last season once they found out how to break the tag. Alrighty. Oh yeah, besides the 33, you get injured that game. 104, 76. 120, 139. Yeah, shit, he went nuts. What am I expecting for T Stew? I'm expecting a 105 average. Not sure about the Zorko C. I'll tell you why. Because I reckon he might play a bit of forward. That scares me. Yeah, 105. Yeah, it seems about right for Stewart. I think he can go 110. He definitely can. How many weeks until Flynn gets dropped? Worst game I've seen, get an 87. Oh, gee, I hope he doesn't get dropped. I mean, what did they expect? Like, it was Jared Witts. Who does he play this week? McInerney. He might get a few more hitouts against McInerney. Yeah, Tom Stewart played 100, scored 100. He didn't play amazing. Yeah, pretty happy with that. I'm actually happy with the team. The one worry is Will Ashcroft. So next week it could be a very simple Ashcroft to the younger Ashcroft, and then free up some coin. Maybe bump a short up to an Uber Primo. I'm not sure, but that would free up a lot of coin. I'm hoping Will Ashcroft bounces back though, and I can just trade like Sardis down, because I kind of want to keep Will Ashcroft, especially for his good run. I think it was just one bad game, but the roll didn't look great. VC to Koning, C Rosie Cherry is what I'm on. Yeah, that's what I had as well. VC to Koning and then C on Connor Rosie. Look, he could get Camden. Oh, it's not a bottle of water off my desk. He could get Camden McIntosh. So that's something to be a little bit weary of. But, I mean, Cripps dropped 120 on him, so it should be okay. I mean, fingers crossed DeConing goes nuts on the Thursday and we just take him. I think DeConing's going to be pretty hard to stop. He looks insanely good. What's a note on him? Not much. Xavier Lindsay. Oh, not sure, man. I mean, let's have a look at break-evens, shall we? So, going to the list, Corey Warner I've got in. He's probably going to make a bit of money as long as he's not the sub. Connor Stone we've already got. Ethan Reed, 170. I mean, if he goes nuts this week, we'll pick him. Ned Long, I think he's off the cards. DeGoey back. Sub risk. And also, Tom Mitchell will come back soon. So, yeah, I think Ned Long's cash down will be a little bit crappy. If they did get injuries in the mid, then maybe we'd probably look at him. But, yeah, I don't think so. So, most coaches are doing DeConing for Perryman. I'm just not sure. I just don't think it's going to be Sol Ruck. I think Sam DeConing is a trap. I could be wrong, but I think he is. And Chris Scott, we know we can't trust with players and their roles. Base Smith for Perryman, yeah, that makes sense. Max Hall for Power Pepper, yep. They gave Williams the entire season being a shit ruck. I reckon Flynn gets more. Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. I agree. Cherry Gorn, safer picks. I wouldn't risk the tag I see coming on Rosie. See, I would go Gorn, but doesn't he play? He plays Cherry. I mean, yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're probably right. I probably will go Gorn. How did Gorn go against Cherry last year? 114, 130, and then 80. Okay. Yeah. Probably just keep it simple with that. So one thing about Bont and no Butters is you don't have those guaranteed VCC options. I mean, Jack McRae, his form, you might even be able to pick him. Does Baz get Windhager? I don't know. No, I think I will back Rosie in. He'll be too quick for Camden, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully. Already have Sheasel, Stewart, Short, and Perryman. Would you downgrade Perryman to SDK in my case? Oh. I don't like the STK pick. I mean, if he does guaranteed get Sol Ruck for the rest of the season, he's going to be a great pick, obviously, at that price. Oh, it's a big question mark whether he actually does or not. Like a huge question mark. Did I watch the Koning game? I watched a bit of the first half. Not too much in the second half, so I can't tell you exactly what happened, but yeah. Thoughts on moving Oliver to Baz? Extra money, let's return Perman. Oh, no, I wouldn't be jumping off Oliver yet. I thought he had a pretty average game, and he still scored 93, so no, I wouldn't jump off him. Gave away 4 frees. Yeah, nah, don't jump off Oliver. I'm pretty happy with the team overall. Not really sure what's happening with Patton. Kind of scares me a little, I'm not gonna lie. Also didn't start ranking. How we plan to get him in? Started like a house on fire already. Not sure, man. I think you've missed the boat, to be honest. I mean, until upgrade season, I don't see any reason to bring him in just yet. So, yeah. It's kind of Daniel's break even. I mean, we've got to look at players we want to bring in early. So, the big one's Lockie Neal for me, I think. I think we want to get him as soon as possible. Break even of 199. What are his prices projection look like? So he's expected to go down 40k next week, and that's with 122 and a 110. So let's say he does hit them. He probably cops O'Connor in round 3. Frees up after that though, a bit. So I reckon if you can, Neal's probably one you want to get early. He might pick it up against West Coast, you're right. But if he doesn't, and he does go like a 120, I mean, you probably want to jump on as soon as possible. I reckon 550 is as cheap as you'll get him. And I think I want him. And same with Nick Dacos. These two guys, I think we want early. Very early. They're like my 2 main targets. I think I put the notes. I put something in my team notes the other day. Notepad. Oh yeah, Sardis or Ashcroft. I'll leave by Ashcroft. You can't see that, but that's what it says on my notes. Hang on. Yeah. So that's my plan for next week. I think it's good having this notepad because sometimes you forget your plans and stuff. I mean, obviously shit happens in the week. Sorry, let me read some comments. Parrish is listed as 1 week, and Will Setterfield is better anyway. Sarda's gonna be a failed pick. You know what? I almost want Sardis to get dropped this week, so I can just get Ashcroft this week for his West Coast game. SDK heat map is interesting. Literally stays between arcs, waiting for intercept marks. I want in. Yeah, I mean, what are people saying about him? Has the coach come out and said anything more convincing about him? Any news? Not really. Doesn't look like there's really much on Sam de Koning in this article that had his name in it. I mean, the upside is the price. How many CBAs did he attend? Let me just check on my phone. I don't know how to do it on a computer, which is a bit weird. Actually, we can look at DFS. Hold up. So we're looking at Geelong. I'll check his CBAs last year. Sam de Koning, 24%, 80, 72, 86, 81, 95. So rounds 15 till 19. Rounds 15 and 19, he basically played sole ruck. Let's see what he scored. What the fuck? Sam de Koning. What's going on, Jason? How are you, mate? So if it was at 15 and 19, yeah? Yeah. Let's see these numbers. $135, 64, 125, 58, 95. Jesus. It's very volatile. Very volatile scoring. I mean, you could argue that he's a year older, probably just going to be better. Natural progression. I think I'd rather Tom Stewart. This looks like a bit of a roller coaster to me. Price is definitely nice. Don't get me wrong, but yeah. All right, what are people saying? Was Power Pepper due to them getting smashed, or do you see something? I don't know. I don't know. From what I saw, he just wasn't near the ball, really. Ranking gives me a sense of Heaney last year, and I didn't start him too. Had to bite the bullet after a couple of rounds. Ooh, if he turns out like that, that's going to be a very big miss. But yeah, I don't know. Lucky Neil, yeah. SDK playing between the arcs, follower rather than a proper ruckman. Yeah. Anyone start J League? Backline rookies horrible. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. They suck. Jason, mate, these are my trades this week. Stewart and Warner in, Perryman and Garcia out. SDK or Freya? Ooh, it's a tough one. I reckon I'd go Freya. I think the role's a little bit more secure. I think. I could be wrong. But, you know, the one thing about those two guys is both their coaches. Oh, sorry. Both their coaches. Yeah, you could not trust either of them. Hill was pathetic and should have been given the vest. Hasty looked pretty good, but was subbed because he failed to chase a couple of times and missed tackles. Stuff that pisses coaches off. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think at a professional level, you can't really be lashing out at players and subbing them off based on like being irrational. That's just a bit, I don't know. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but yeah. Buddy Ross Line stuffing up his role. I know, man. I know. Very frustrating. Got Baz and Levi in. So annoying. I faded. Yeah. Oh, the Baz one was such a 50-50 for me. Once I saw his leg strapped up at the start, I was just like, oh, I need to jump off. And I had the trade, and I was like, who do I want? And I was like, oh, there's not really anyone around that price I can get. I didn't really want to tinker with the rest of my team, so I was like, oh, I'm just going to have to back him in and hope for the best. So pretty lucky with that one, because I was keen on getting rid of him. Does want to make money after this week's score? Yep, he does. So that's That's probably why I'm jumping on. Ross Long we're talking about here. Yep. Are you paying close attention to Silvani this week? Yeah, probably. If he plays like a loose kind of role in halfback, yeah, you have to look at him. I think he turned up round 1. We don't want him going forward too much because it's clear that he's the swing man, I guess. So if they want to send someone forward, it's probably going to be him. I don't know. I think yeah, I don't know. I'll pay a bit of attention, but I'm not going to watch him super close. Bevo sub Sanders last year because they're only going to run one way. Mate of my mum was at the game and saw Bevo lose his shit with Sanders. Watching the opposition player stroll past lazy Sanders. Ah, well. He's just a kid. Give him a break. I don't think anyone deserves to be subbed out on debut. Or start as a sub. Unless they're playing really bad. And I remember that game, Sanders wasn't playing that bad. Is Dacos the first upgrade target? BE of 181. Yeah, I was talking about this before. I think Neil then Dacos. You probably can't get them both early. And you're probably not going to get them both at their absolute bottom. But if we can get them under 600, that would be huge. And I'd even consider turning guys like Will Ashcroft into Neil pretty early, I would say. Because at the end of the day, Will Ashcroft, more than likely, not going to be a top 8 mid. Yeah, so I think I'll just jump off pretty soon. And then Shearer's another worry. I mean, halfback role, is this going to be good for him? I'm not too sure. I think I'd rather him around the ball for Supercoach, but yeah. Yeah, this long one's a bit of a weird one. I'm not really sure, man. I don't really know what to go with that is. Whether he plays. Team selections this week's going to be interesting. Very interesting. I think his job security isn't great, clearly, because he was the sub in round 1, or round 0, sorry. So, I think based on that, probably don't pick him up. Briggs will be cheap in a few weeks for flex. Yeah. I want Rankin early if he keeps this up. Yeah, same. Rankin's another one. How many goals did he kick? Let's get Big Bad Fan Footy up. The old trusty. Like, he's not going to play St Kilda every week. Keep that in mind. 2 goals, 28 disposals. Let's check his CBAs. AFL. Oh, I keep forgetting we can do it on fucking DFS. Hmm, 38. Oh, hang on. This is last year. Ooh, 37. Not sure I like that. So he's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th mid in line. I mean, he's a good goal kicker, so he probably will score. I don't know. At the end of the day, he's probably going to be top 6 forward. Let's be real. Is he going to absolutely kill you? I don't think so. I don't think you have to worry too much. Matt Crouch hogging those CBAs. Him and Sligo switching at half forward, yeah. Rate Stewart over Holmes, good pick, yeah. I think with the Holmes one is, he did score 50 in the practice match. I know he probably wasn't trying the absolute hardest, but that scares me a little bit. That kind of a flaw. It's not someone I want in my team. 550k. Just waiting for Rankin's hammy to ping the week I bring him in. Yeah, Aston, you're going to be paying top dollar for him. I mean, he's already 520, so he's not going to be a very value pick. I don't think he's going to average much more than what he's priced at. So, I think you can afford to wait. He had a good game, no doubt. But, let's just remember, it is only one game. Might get forward if he keeps up. Might get DPP if he keeps up this forward nonsense. Marshall too. Marshall's a real one that I think might get it, yeah. If you had Cherry and SDK in the ruck and Gorn in flex, would you downgrade him to Flynn and upgrade SPP to Smith? Or no, I don't think so. But I mean, you could. I don't know. Top 3 for each line after round 1, Hippo. Are we talking average? Average-wise, I'm still going... I think with the defence, it's Sheasel, Zorko, and Whitfield. I think for the mids, it'd be like Bont, Butters. Nick, is Nick going to be up there? Is Neil going to get tagged? Bont, Butters. We Bont, Butters, and Sarong, I reckon. The rucks, I reckon it's going to be Gorn and Cherry. If Pinternet doesn't come back, the Koning definitely can be up there. 100%. And the forwards, I mean, based on what we currently have, I think it's going to be McRae F1. I think it's going to be Baz F2. And I think Rankin F3. Benny boy, let's get it. Gone better destroy Cherry this week and it's all worth it. Oh yeah, 100% if he does, yeah. Be beautiful. I mean, if Gorn decides he wants to jump this week, that'd be great. If Boss is named on field, would you go early and punt the back line next 3 weeks? During best day to bring in Baz and Ashcroft? Not sure. Bit reluctant to trade some of these rookies just because they can obviously get on a good roll, and if you have to bring them back in, it's just a pain in the ass. It's a sideways trade. But yeah, I'm pretty keen to piss Perryman off and get Stewart in. Looked like Jurg Garcia doesn't have the role we thought he would. Bit unfortunate. There was no indicator he was going to lose CBAs. No one came in the team from what I saw. But he just lost it, I guess. Thanks, Rossline. Gorn will put 20 points on the cherry picker this week. That'd be nice. Thoughts on Cherry halfback claims? Yeah, I don't know if I like that. He might be one to get dropped. I mean, at the end of the day, I could just go like Cherry and Ashcroft and a cashed up O'Driscoll to like Neil and Dacos and a rookie, something like that. That'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it? So I just better spend more than 50% time on ground this week. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Like, Jesus. I don't know what to go with him is. Is he not fit? I don't know. Scored high round 1. But I can't bring in Baz without fucking up my structure. I have to drop Flynn or Clary. Could keep both, but would have to downgrade a premium by 80k. Too many decisions. Yeah. Don't know. You don't have to bring Baz in this week. It can be next week. What's his break at, actually? I mean, you're not really picking him to make money. -2. Hasn't he been Carlton's best player in the preseason in week 1? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why the fuck he's been moved out, but I guess he's got the flick after 1 game after fucking 6 months preseason, whatever it is. A 3-month preseason. Do I think Neil's gonna have a big game this week? Yeah, you'd expect it. He's a player with a lot of pride, and I think he's going to know he played shit last week, obviously. Perryman out for bias to fund Baz. Yes, I'd do that. I'd do that for sure. I think Hippo wins Supercoach this year. He just does. This is the year of the Hippo. Start spending the money. Oh, it'd be nice. I don't even know what to spend it on. 50k. I don't know. But I think the title would be very cool. Definitely. I mean, how far are we off first? Can we do it? Can we make it up in this one round? 2, 3, 8, 9. What did I score round 1? 2, 2, 3, 7. So I'm only about 140 points off 1. Yeah, so we're in the... We're not far off. We're still in the hunt. I think Tubby FC might not be in the hunt, poor guy. Where is he? Tubby FC, he's had a bad start. 19-12 he scored this week. This team's looking chalked. Yeah, RIP, young Tubbs. Surely Rosie comfortable 150 plus against the Tigs? Oh, I'd hope so, but they got this bold Camden McIntosh that's gonna friggin' piss off a lot of coaches, or super coaches, I should say. If they keep him in the tagging role, I don't know if it really worked for him. I mean, they won the game, yes, but they didn't really stop Cribs. Yeah, unless McIntosh goes to him. I've read that Cher's trained with the back line this week. Might be time to trade him. Yeah, look, I'm not going to trade him based on that, but wait and see how he looks in this defender role. Hopefully he just beats a stat pad. But yeah, I don't think he's really a defender. I think he's better as an inside mid. And that's definitely what we picked him as. We didn't pick him as a friggin' halfbacker. So if he does move to halfback, that is going to piss me off a lot. 50k enough to buy Supercoach George a personality. Jeez, it's a call out and a half. Best looking shit team I sent that Tubbs. Poor Tubby. It's only 7 points a week, light work. Yeah, it's not much, eh? Hopefully we can be in the hunt. That'd be really cool to get deep in the season and be up there. But obviously have to trade well and trade aggressively at the same time. So I think last year I jumped on a lot of guys at their top dollar, like 650k for Tom Green, 650 for Merritt based on their runs. Didn't really account for taggers. Didn't play the value game early enough. Thought extra trades maybe. Yeah, and I have to play a value game as much, but I think you have to play it even more with more trades because, yeah, you can just trade way more aggressively. So it's definitely less guns and rookies. It's more mid-price madness now. I think that's the future of the game. 20k is enough to buy a nice head of hair. Money well spent. Yeah, well, my hair's alright actually. It's getting a bit longer now. Gonna bleach it, I think. Getting the peroxide out again. I'm bored of it. How can Rosie stop a man wearing a headband with no hair on his head? That's true, yes. It's going to be a tough task. What do I think of SDK? I reckon he should go get a haircut. Nah, I think he's a trap. I think he's top 6. If he's sole rucked all year, yeah, definitely a good pick, but looks like they're going to be bringing Stanley in. I think they flagged they're going to bring Stanley in when they play bigger ruckmen and stuff like that, so yeah, I wouldn't be getting too excited when you see, his preseason game looked terrible. Sardis and Sanders out for STK and Levi. Allows restructure to 5 defenders. So this is the thing, I think it helps structure a lot, getting some of these defender rookies off field. Keep in mind though, we don't have to really care about who's on field for the next 3 weeks, as they're all bye rounds, best 18. So I think we could just afford to have a trainer on the field and, I mean, he's really the only one I'm not too comfortable fielding. I mean, Sardis, I guess. But, yeah, I don't think it matters too much about structure over these next 3, as long as we just trade well after that. Or most painful player you watched trying to see him score this week, it was probably Will Ashcroft. Can we please do a live Hibbos hit list episode 2? Well, round two we'll do it. Round 2 we might do a live one. Because right now there's no anger. You should have sent me a basketball tonight. Oh my god. I've got the worst anger problems on the basketball court you'll ever see. It's crazy. Like, every single week I get in like a fight. Every single week. It's fucked. Yeah, Will Ashcroft was definitely the one for me. That being said, I think Brayshaw was annoying on the fact that he was getting tagged. What was this week's fight over? Oh, we ran into box some guy up, but I just fucking shoulder barged him and full on hip and shoulder as hard as I could and sent him flying. And then they just started like a little argument, I guess. And I got sent off. SDK most likely won't be top 6, but I see a backline of garbage rookies. He can be nice cash gem plus points, even at 95-ish average compared to the alternatives at this point of the year. Yeah, I mean, yes, good point. I mean, that's the thing. If he can get to 95, I think if he's not playing that sole ruck role, he can have some really low scores. So, yeah, watch out for that. Surely he bounces back this week against West Coast? Yes. You would think so. And if he doesn't, see you later, mate. Got a one-way ticket out of my team. So, I'm making a never again list right now in my notepad. Oh, why is it all weird? Okay, maybe I have to get out of dark mode for this. Alright, never again. So let's do it together. And we're going to rank them as well. Never. Actually, we're going to never ever again. Alright, pick 1, Jack Steele. Pick 2, Tom Green. Matt Rao. Who else is in there? Who else absolutely cooked my season last year? Jack Ross, 125 average coming. Gaz Ablett 2.0. I know, right? Patrick Cripps. Oh, LDU. Yeah, LDU can go in there. I'm trying to think of who really burnt me last year. Oh, I should know. I genuinely don't know. Nick Martin. Jeez. Miller. Oh, yeah. Wanganeen Malera. Wanganeen Malera. You never come back in my team, mate. Zach Fisher. Yep. He's going on there. Charlie Constable. Harry Yep, he's in there. I've seen enough 1 week. Oh, yeah. Lucky Ash. 100% Lucky Ash. Actually, he's going really high up. He's going wait, Control X. He's going under Matt Rao. Oops. I played 473 and was so consistent. I think I went, Chris Scott. I think I went 1 year early on him at 300k. And I jumped on Ash the same year as midfielders, both playing halfback roles, thinking they were going to get kick-ins and just cheese. And oh my god, they both sucked. They both pumped out 50s. Brody Grundy, yep. So this is really good resource to have, guys. You just, when you're going to make trades, you just got to make sure whoever you're bringing in is not on this list. And then you'll win 50 grand. Prigs. Tim English for me, number 1. Fuck, I don't know if I could say never against him. Oh, Fife, yes, 100%. Nat Fife, yeah, you're never coming back, mate. 2 years in a row, you burnt me. But you burnt a lot of other people as well, so. Oh, yeah, 100%. If Jaden Short does shit again this week, he's definitely going. He might go to the top. He's going to drop 400k off that knockout, yeah. Wasn't Heaney on this list last year? Oh, yeah, maybe. He might have been. Heaney was just... that was such a weird one, because he was supposed to play midfield for 10 years straight, and then the 10th year he actually played midfield and burnt me like a crisp. Short needs some slack, tagging a team of 13-year-olds. Yeah, but Short's burnt a lot of people in the past. I mean, Tom Stewart might go on there if he does shit for me. Parish. Yep, we're putting him on there. I think he's fake. I think he's a real fake primo. So this never again, this is getting pretty big. We've got about 10 players on it. Oh, let's go through it and see who is like that middle of the pack. Because they're the ones that hurt you, those middle of the pack players. Oh, Elliot Yo's 100% on there. Chad Warner, yeah. I'll tell you who I really want, Christian Petrarca. 98 with a Bedford tag. Think he's going to go nuts this week. Be ready. Could we somehow get him? Nah, we can't. There's just... It's completely cooks your structure, these midfields, because it's like... You don't really want to get O'Driscoll off field. You don't want to get Nevitt off field. And then it leaves you with Sardis. I mean, I guess technically you could trade Sardis. But, I mean, his role is there. He just needs a bit more time on ground. The first half was shocking. The second half was actually quite good. So, Tuke Miller, yeah, he's on there. So, with Sardis, like, it wouldn't surprise me if he got like a 90 this week. Just because he's got such a good role. As long as he doesn't lose that role. And just plays a little bit more time on ground. And actually touches the ball in the first quarter. Then we should be alright. So what was I looking at? I mean, Laird's probably on there. Dawson, he's close. Oh, Hayden Young, yeah, he's on there. Yeah, Hayden Young's going on there. Ollie Wines is going on there. Bailey Dale too, yeah, he's burnt me in the past. Alright, so who did I say? Bailey Dale, Ollie Wines, and Hayden Young. Bailey Dale, Ollie Wines, Hayden Young. Yeah. Oh, and Tuke Miller, yeah. So I said Chuck Series. He would have had a few, wouldn't he? Yeah, 81%. Damn! That's scary. Yeah, I think the full experiment might be over. I mean, what, he had 56 last year. He didn't have 80 at all. Damn, that's actually a good point. Alright, let's see if I can do some trades. What if I do this? Are there any defender rookies at all? No, this is not going to work. Oh, that Bice is the one, yeah. Fuck, doesn't give us enough of a track. If I had a mid forward I could swing down, it'd be nice. Yeah, Power Pepper, nah. I'm not giving Perman another week. He's dead. He's a dead man walking. Shit, track 90% CBAs is crazy. Or 80% CBAs, sorry. We're going back to dark mode. What about green? Red. Red's kind of cool, but... Miss Dunk's having full status. Oh, yeah. Luke Jackson, yeah, he probably is there, actually. What are they saying about Perryman? So what's his break even? 77. I mean, we can all agree he's probably going to be a top 6. Can Tubby make a comeback? I think retirement, mate. I think that's it for Tubby. His best days are over. What about Dan Houston? His role looks pretty good. Is he going to be a top 6 by season's end? I don't know. I think Tom Stewart will be. We can't get Track in this week, but I do want him. I want him very early. Yeah, you'd think Houston would be top 6 around the mark. Yeah, after the bye, you got to jump on him. So what are we thinking about this Corey Warner? What's his job security going to be like? I mean, his break-even's nice. AFL injury list. Let's have a look. Does Taylor Adams take his spot? Cunningham 2 to 3 weeks. Mills 2 to 3 weeks. Not sure. Not sure. Not really sure about what the go with that is. Doesn't look great, does it? There's a lot of players to come back in. Oh, I think we back him for now. Hopefully get 1 or 2 price rises out of him. A bit tricky, isn't it? These rookies aren't great. Jai Simpkin can go on the list. He's trying to bait me again. Nah, fuck Jai Simpkin. You should get SDK Perriman. I mean, it does do wonders for your cash, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to back my gut on this one, and I don't think SDK will work out. I think he's a bit of a trap. Toby Tubby Green is on the list. Made a fool of the umpires, holding Petty Brother jumper near the throat, and was rewarded with a free kick and goal. Shocking umpiring on Sunday. I can't really remember that, mate. If he takes his spot for 1 week until he pings on the string, yeah. Aaron Francis on the comp, what the fuck? I don't know. Can't see them rushing to drop him after and contract extension and them trying to keep his brother. Who knows though? Boss taking Robert's kickings when he came on. Crazy, man. I mean, Blakey's a fucking idiot. Freo did look good. I mean, what are the kickings looking like? Didn't Aaron Francis leaving Hock too? I don't know. No, I think that was Matthew Loeb. That's Matthew Loeb. Port Adelaide ruckman. I want to see the kick-ins. How did Freo go with kick-ins? 1. It's not great. I'm going to see his heat map. Yeah, that's nice. That's definitely nice. So funny watching Abs Magic talk about Blakey and Bice being pigs and Rob needs to run faster to get the kick-ins. Yeah, I think I saw him saying something like they're greedy guts or something, Blakey. That was quite funny. Sorry, I've missed some comments here. Yeah, we're looking at Freo now. Should I go Will Ashcroft to Dunkley? I don't think so. I think it's a bit reactive. Harry Mackay, Jesse Hogan, or any other key forward with a low break even. Heading into a soft schedule has to be on the list. Taking a punt on that kind of player has fucked me 3 years in a row. Yes, I think that is true. It seems like it always seems like it's going to be a good pick, but it just never does pan out. Imagine they did that 10 years ago. Do what? Thoughts on Callahan? I like him, but obviously got the buy, so you wait. And what's his break even? He's one you could jump on for Ashcroft. Break even at -2. Any Lions players this week is going big. I mean, yeah, you would assume so. If Sardis gets dropped, I'd drop Sardis to Levi. I think. It's not going to give me enough to get Perryman though, so I think you just jump on Levi next week. Zorko go big this week? I hope so. I hope he doesn't play forward. Tom Green, yeah, he was like at the top of the list. Don't worry about that. He was second. Steele, Tom Green, and Rail, all traps. Thoughts on Lindsay? Yeah, look good. Is Lindsay's the one that was doing really well. He's got 86. Plays North this week. I just don't know who to trade in these mids. I mean, Hasty. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Probably going to be good, but who do you get rid of? That's the problem. Richmond, West Coast bottom 2. How else you got from bottom 4? North and Carlton. So many mid rookies, can't get them all. I know, it's the hard part. I kind of regret my structure a bit. I wish I went maybe a Rankin or a... even another defender in hindsight. Could have gone with 6 Primo defenders. Who would have thought that would be the strategy that works round 1? I don't know. How do you think your mum go against Hawks? Probably get smacked around, to be honest. We'd want to bounce back though. Otherwise, Vossi's head is going to be on the chopping block. Who's the modern day Bruce? Double dummy, what's up, mate? Yeah, pretty late. Modern day Bruce. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, man, you could argue Braden Maynard, but he's not like as clumsy as Bruce. It's almost like a dopey ruck when they're just going to like punch people and shit. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who's the modern day Braden Bruce? Like someone who's just an absolute dog, does dirty acts all the time. Oh, Toby Green, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tom Campbell? Really? Yeah, I had some decent scores this week. I scored a 22 something. Noah Bolter when he wants pizza. Noah Bolter. How am I draft? Has ever got dropped off in draft? I guess I gotta put. Do I feel Tom McDonald? Give the 103. Fuck, 2 buys. Yeah, I've not drafted very well. I've got 1 forward and it's fucking Tyson Stengel on the bench. I guess we'll go with MP. And how? McGovern surely bounces back. I don't know. Fuck draft. I don't think it's Vossi. The forward coach needed to kick up the arse. They had 60 entries for 23 scoring shots. Shocking. Yeah, you're probably right, to be honest. Yeah. No, you're probably right. Rankin was good, but only 37% CBAs. Yeah, that's why I don't think he's an absolute must-have. Roll is very important. And without... But this is why Petrarca is one that you might need to get. Because if he's going 98 with a hard tag, with 80% CBAs, he's probably going to go nuts every other game he doesn't get tagged. Oh, Harley Reid, yeah, he's been doing dog shit. Like, he was a dickhead on the weekend. Like, I reckon he got in, like, 30 scuffles, and they were, like, down... He was, like, pointing and laughing at halftime. They were down by, like, 40 points. Like, what are you doing, bro? Mild man managers, well, he's still got some insight on it, true. Yeah, look, I don't think it is his fault, to be honest. But I don't like the decision to tag short. Not just because I have him in Supercoach, but it's just like, why? Like, he was not really doing any damage. And they just jumped on him and like, oh yeah, we'll tag him, and like backfired completely. No backline rooks for me. I thought that was the obvious play with little to no good rooks. Yeah, you're probably right. This is the thing. You never know who's going to be actually good until the actual stuff starts. When it comes to rookies. Going by 100 odd. True. Rankin heat map is super different from last season though. Have a look. We'll have a quick look. So those are last year's. I mean, how important do you guys think heat maps really are? Are we looking at the blue or are we looking at the red? Well, we're looking at Freya here, so. Yeah, I mean, you got a point. He's clearly playing more in the middle. So maybe when that stoppage... So he starts at forward and then he comes up and just plays in that middle of the ground. Floats around there. Yeah, it's a good point. So definitely a good point. His heat map does look good. Jesse Motlop at times is a hard watch. Yeah, he is. Stengel smacked the Saints. Yeah, true. You're probably right. What does Layla have to score to be a priority to get? Considering he's 75 to be 110. I'm going to say 180. 180 or 170. Carden has 65 inside 50s versus the Tiger Cones. We just bombed the ball to smalls half the time. It's embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, it's just stupid. I mean, how obvious was it that we were just bombing it in? If I don't have Smith, he's Perriman the play. Yeah, definitely. Trent Rivers, never again, probably, yeah. It's like the Dogs might give up on a lot of points and he might score well. Give up a lot of points. Talking about Perriman? I don't know, man. I think his role's cooked. I think he's even a sub-risk, to be honest. Surely this week Brace doesn't get tagged. Oh, I hope not. I think they go to Sarong, but yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's keep them crossed, alright. Anyway, decisions to be made. I think this week for me, it's pretty straightforward. Just those two trades. Don't really want to use a boost. I think you want to start boosting from next week onwards. Would you get Smith this week? Oh, I would jump on him straight away. Yep, 100%. Just looked way too good. Yeah, that's true. That's true about the role thing. But the thing is, Nick Martin never had a bad role. He was just playing bad. So keep that in mind. Tom Mitchell's not come back anytime soon, apparently. Pitternet 3-4. Oh god. 2 games at the exact same time Saturday night was another example of the morons the AFL. They failed their way up to the top. I agree. I hate not being able to watch all of them. Yeah. Wish Houston wasn't banned in opening round. I feel like he's going to fly this year. Yes and no. I wouldn't jump too early to conclusion on him. Like, he had some great games at Port, obviously, as well. So, we know with him he's a roller coaster. I don't think he's going to just randomly be consistent this year, but we'll wait and see. Like, how much has his role really changed? Like, yeah, he looked good, but they blew him out by 100 points or whatever it was. It's the fact he got 147. I know you probably won't get every week, but it just looks so good and must get in. I think so too. Watching that game was just... It was so good. Owning him was so good watching that game because he just was everywhere. It was so satisfying compared to Ashcroft. And then I had Ashcroft straight after that. How good I was feeling going into that Brisbane game and just to be let down. And also pissed off by the fact that I traded Levi Ashcroft out. Interesting last year. No, he's not a lock for a top 6 defender, Houston. I don't think. Maybe he is, but I don't know. I don't think he's a lock. Interesting last year, Swan sent Jordan to Clark. Second time he switched after halftime to Sarong. Fucking taggers, man. I mean, hopefully he starts on Jordan. Because I got Sarong in my... I think I have Sarong in my fantasy. No, my draft, sorry. How did my AFL fantasy go? Anyone know how to play this shit? Who do I trade out in this? Like, who do I trade? Fuck Luke Ryan. Fuck it, we'll bring in Max Holmes. I hate this app. It's so shit. No, I don't play Sports Deck, unfortunately. I should. So if I go back to my team... Yeah. I don't care enough. It's too hard to look at fantasy and really study it, the prices and stuff, so... Back to the real shit we go. Probably won't ever touch that again. Yeah, fantasy does suck. Supercoach is way better. Like, league's better. Yeah. 100%. It's not even worth chilling. The only reason I ever play it is if I'd started like really high. Like ranked. Damn, 12,000 people bringing in Sam to Koning. And if he goes nuts this week, you might have to bring him in just on price alone. I don't know. SDK trap, I think so too. Pretty confident. Alrighty guys, I'm heading to bed. I'm tired as. I might stream later on in the week, but maybe Friday after the game. So yeah, I'll catch you guys then if you're up for it.